Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Night Owl here on Fire Radio, and we have very interesting nightlifers in the house. I'm
You
Praize.
already know.
Tomi.
Jeff.
Lammy B.
All right, cool. So we're going to delve right into. We're going to pick up from where we left off, right? We know the last episode we talked about a bunch of stuff. We just like dabbled through different things that happen at night, especially in Lagos. We're going to be talking about Lagos. We're going to be using Lagos as our talking point because it's happening here in Lagos more than anywhere else in Nigeria, right? So Lagos nightlife economy. Today we'll be talking about profit and losses. Talk about profit and losses. Yeah. So you might be wondering, that sounds like I want to go into financial whatever accounting. No. You get it now. So let me hand it over to Lammy B. Lammy B in the building.
Yep. Hi guys. So before we actually dive into that, I want to hear from Mr.
Jeff
and Miss
Tomi.
I just want to know what your experience in the nightlife is. Like just one or two things, before we start to talk about the financial part.
Okay, so I'll kick off from my strengths in the Lagos nightlife. So I'm an event producer. I do like most of like the big concerts, events, all of that nightlife and stuff. All the Davido concerts
Nice.
and so most times I see like a kind of ton of. So in my experience, like if you want me to go towards that area, I mean, shit ton of money goes into that place, like a lot of money. So one remarkable event I would say that stood out for me was the Born in African Festival. I don't know if
Born
you
in
guys,
Africa?
yeah, the one by Access Bank.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
yeah. So if a rough estimate that budget was over, it was $500 million for that event.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Oh,
during the setup, of the event,
a
when
lot.
we're doing like the pre-checks and everything, I know live sports was part of that.
Live sports,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the company that they outsourced some of the African,
Events,
the event setup, I was part of them. So what we're supposed to do was to set up a crane. I think it was about 20 foot. I don't know if you saw those drummers, the drummers that so they had to, there was a budget for that already, and it was massive. It was a massive cost to do that. So nightlife in Lagos is awesome.
No,
Yeah.
It's
Small thing.
Oh God.
it's crazy.
Yeah, from my experience, I just moved to Lagos early this year. I've been in Akure, and coming to Lagos was like a culture shock because in Akure, nights outside, there's a budget. You don't spend up to certain amount, but when you come to Lagos, it's like excessive. And I'm not really a party nightlife person because I do 9 to 5. I'm always tired and stuff, but I mostly go to house parties. So house parties, I budget like certain amounts of money while I was there. But coming to Lagos here, you'll be spending a lot of money
For real?
just to attend. Yes, just to attend house parties. I have a
Like,
friend
how
of
much
mine.
gate fee?
Okay, it gave like 20K, 30K. Yes.
That's
I have a
fair
friend
enough.
of mine that we plan house parties together, and he's like, we have to pay for this, we have to pay for that. We're spending like 2 million naira on one house
For
party.
real?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm like, we don't do this
That's
in
very
Akure.
nice.
In Akure, if you have like 500, 700K, you do house party, people will come and have fun and stuff. But Lagos is expensive,
expensive.
honestly.
True.
It's the heart of it.
It is very expensive.
I wonder how they make their money back. Even from house parties, but we'll come back to that.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. So I just wanted to hear, from your own experience.
Yeah.
And I'll say from my own experience, as a nightlife promoter. So people just see that, clubs are making money. Everybody's doing the Azul, the P, and all of that. And, we're making money, quite all right. Money is entering. But there are bad nights. And when I say bad nights, like I said in the previous episode, there are nights that people might not turn up. And even when they turn up, they are not buying, up
much
to
as
expectation. So what exactly? You are paying people. Do you understand? You're paying your staff. You're paying the DJ. You're paying the hype man. You're paying this. You're paying that. So sometimes it gets, really low. It's not as profitable. But on the good nights, it is good. There are clubs that, even on their bad nights, they make at least.
They break even.
I'm
if they
pretty sure
don't
the
make-
good nights
they break
will cover
even.
for the bad nights.
Exactly, it recovers. So, it makes sense like that. Then, for house parties, to be honest, things in Lagos are expensive. So to get an apartment alone, you know, as an organizer or a promoter, you are going to have to outsource this, that. Agents might even
put their
own costs. You don't even know the real amount. Do you understand?
Crazy.
You're paying for this, you're paying for that. Drinks are expensive. Praize, I'm sure we talked about yesterday. The drinks that always
honestly,
you go market price.
I was saying how you saw Azu at the supermarket for 190K.
But in the club,
club is like 1 million.
Like 500.
Why? Why is that? What's the essence of that margin?
Yeah. So the thing is, first of all, like I was saying, right? When you buy Azu and take it to your house, you're just going to pour the Azu in your shot cup and drink it. There's no vibe to it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's part of the experience. If you go and buy Azu outside, you hear the Dorime, people
so
like
for
that.
Vibe tax.
Yeah,
the girls kind
of course.
Yeah,
the girls.
It's the same value.
And all these people are getting paid. They are getting the experience now. You are getting a different feeling from these things. So it makes sense. And of course, like in the clubs, they definitely add their own prices too. Because trust me, everybody's paying for one thing. But
I have a problem with that Azu. Because when I first saw it, I thought it was flower vase. So if I'm going to be buying Azu of 1 million naira in the club, they better give me flower. So that
the Azu bottle is actually handcrafted.
Yeah. Oh, it's handcrafted?
Yes, it's handcrafted.
Ceramic.
Like it's handcrafted.
Bro, that's a decoration.
Not
like I need you need to give me.
Do you understand
flower,
what I
like,
mean by it's
give me a
handcrafted?
bouquet of flower.
It's not machines that they just
And
put
then
and
see
set
home
it
as
to.
souvenir.
So that's
of your living room.
Yes, it's handcrafted. Each
And
bottle
they
is
do a number.
handcrafted.
Wow.
It's not like they said machines to just program it and do it. No, it's personally handcrafted.
And they are all the same.
Yes. So that's why the cost is there.
Is it exclusive?
It's some sort of, yes,
It's
an
everywhere
exclusive
now,
bottle.
so-
But, well, I don't know why.
But trust me, they are,
There are more expensive drinks.
yeah, and they are the fakes of like
Yes,
Yes,
they're the
it's
fakes.
supposed on day now because
Yes.
how you go there?
There's just that.
Yes.
So
That's the thing. So
Yes.
We
it's
they take Azu like 50 or 100 every night. 100 Azu, more than 100.
it's not a table, like a group of people can buy as many as 10.
Jesus.
Like if they want to go wild.
in a night.
Blood of
Yeah.
Zachariah.
I was like,
If they want to go
10
wild.
million?
Yeah,
In a
500
city.
times 10.
In a
5
city.
million.
In one club, bro.
In
In one
this
club.
Lagos.
You know what? You know what we should
Money
do?
Day Lagos. So
Honestly,
let's
like,
start.
let's do
in
it.
this Lagos.
Let's do a paper trail. You should help us with this. Let's try to calculate. Let's do it like a rough
estimate.
of how much you make, maybe like a Friday night in the club, and then let's say how we can multiply it by
Number of days.
days, and then from one club to the other. Because there are some clubs like Q-Logs that almost guaranteed shut down every
Like 50 as
Yeah,
every
like,
night.
I think
There's
you
some
should give a name of the club. Then I'll just
DNA, Club DNA.
No, which one choke pass
So
between DNA and
there's-
Victoria?
There's a club that I want to know how much they make.
Okay.
Zaza.
Zaza. That's like a restaurant lounge.
Yes, but at night, like after the restaurant session, at night is always
It's always packed.
because I knew the last time someone invited me to Zaza, right? It took a lot of calls before I could be allowed inside.
Yeah.
Wow.
They take
Like,
their reservation
when I mean the
very
reservation is
Seriously.
top notch.
Yeah.
I
You
almost
can't just
turned back.
walk
You
in.
can't just no.
You can't just walk in.
You can't just walk into Zaza.
You
You
can't
must
just
have a
walk in. You must have
reservation
a
to get into
reservation.
Zaza. So I'm like, wait, what is the problem? Like, what is
Do they make provisions for refund if I don't
Which
eventually
other club
turn
is
up?
like that?
Refund. Sorry, refund.
If I don't eventually turn
Don't
up.
enter-
If you don't talk,
enter
they'll give
corporate
you,
account.
like a certain percentage.
Mm.
You know,
Which other club
That's
is like
another money making scheme for the club.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Which
Of
other
course.
club has that reservation thing?
And it makes sense because
Bar.
I've held a reservation for you,
Mm.
and
you didn't show up.
You didn't show up.
It's
So
not my fault. Anything
Eh,
can come up.
but you
that
didn't-
table is now
Yeah.
taken.
It's taken already.
It's
Do you
taken.
understand?
So
you
yeah,
did not what's it called? You didn't give like prior notice.
prior
to
notice
it.
to
Mm.
cancel.
So there are also like conditions and factors to these things. Another club, Which
that
one?
does that. That does the reservation thing.
another
W bar.
the library, W bar, yes, W bar,
You
definitely.
do reservation.
Yeah, W bar you must reserve.
You must have a
You
name.
must a
You
name.
know, but there has to be a name at the gates. And before
Yes,
you
W
go
bar.
in. W bar.
Must see money.
100%.
Just
And that's like another
because
ton
at
of
least
money
50%
from
Yeah.
refund
people who
at least.
cancel.
Would
Yes.
Cubana do reservation?
Cubana.
I don't think they do reservation.
So the thing is, Cubana, they already have maybe tables reserved like for their regular,
For their regular
regular-
for their reg-
customers.
like regular customers. But if they're like other like extra tables, then you can just go in and take a table.
How do I know if there's an extra table?
You see,
No,
you see the reserved.
You usually reserve
That means
and
people
a
are allowed
waiter.
to walk in.
Yeah,
then.
definitely,
Yeah, yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
definitely.
That makes
Definitely.
I think
sense.
Cubana
Because-
has a more open.
Yeah.
Yeah,
direct
open
policy
Yeah,
than-
velvet as well. You can go into
Just walk
velvet
in.
and. But just that sometimes on Fridays, Velvet is, if you don't reserve a table, it's already packed.
Okay, so I like the fact that you're in the club kind of space, and there's something I really want. I've always been asking that question. So I've been trying to like set up like, how they always use Mr. Biggs as a yardstick to like restaurant failures and fast food failures, right? Now, is there a reason why Escape Nightlife dropped so much?
Escape. Wahala. Because I remember Escape that year.
Because Escape was the Escape.
Was it not by the beach?
Shout out to Escape.
No, Escape was the one on before the Hub Mat. Before Hub Mat on Adela Deco.
Adela Deco. Yeah, Escape. When Escape was hot, it was hot. To be honest, I cannot really say what happened because I'm not the.
No, you are not the. But maybe
they changed management.
I don't know. I don't know if it's management or. So the thing is, I think at some point, new places started coming out, and in Lagosians
they're very curious people.
God bless you.
Bro.
They are curious.
So
if there's a new outlet or there's a new restaurant or lounge, everybody's gonna try it out. So the thing is, if you are not trying to improve,
top notch,
or, trying to be top notch, with your own brand, if you're not trying to improve your brand, trust me, there's competition.
So these new guys just come.
These new guys come.
Try this
W back came and
I know when it first comes, like it's
Elements House just
so
came
many
from
people
nowhere.
don't know it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Elements House
just came from nowhere.
That's an event now.
Yeah,
Elements House. Yeah.
Do you know how much that event makes when do they hold it?
I think it's every last something of the month.
Oh man, those guys are balling.
So you get one club whenever I enter. I did try. I want to see if I can get it. What he has it's owned by this guy, Charles of Play. Victoria.
Oh my days.
Bro, Victoria.
Do
they do? That was what I was asking. Does Club Victoria do reservation too?
Yes,
they do.
Because I know the day we went there with
the videos I see. The videos I see.
We had to call. Even we had to call to enter.
The videos I see.
Yeah. Victoria is a beautiful club. It has
it's small though.
Yeah, it's small.
Yeah,
it's
that whole space.
It's exclusive.
Yeah,
God bless you. So it's small, it's exclusive. If you are not spending some sort of money,
bro, you don't pay to stand up. See that was
guess what? If you are buying a bottle of Hennessy VSOP, Hennessy VSOP is a good bottle.
Yes.
Trust me, you probably get a high stool if you are lucky.
Bro, exactly.
Really?
Like there was
Hennessy VSOP.
They legit asked one guy to stand up with his bottle.
So there's a minimum spend. Let's look at it like that.
Let's look at
it like that for each table. So if you're going to a club like Victoria, you need to know that you have enough bar to spend.
So like 15 million, 20 million
to spend.
Yeah.
Well, if you fit spend 15 million, why not?
You be boss now. You do, normally now, bro. Normally.
You can. But I mean,
at least like
500. No, for like, okay, it depends on the table. So I think a minimum spend per table is like 500K.
Minimum spend.
500. Let's just say 3 to 500. But trust me, if there's another person that is coming to spend,
that is somebody's tech bro salary.
Honestly, like for a whole 30 days.
You know the way tech bro they proud now.
Morning and night, just collect 100K. And it's going to like vanish.
You know the way tech bro they proud. They're signing at 500K.
People are spending.
Now obviously they'll say one sitting.
All the people that spend 5 million in a night, 10 million in a night.
Oh my God.
And they go, man.
Okay, now look at it. If one table has like 5 million and there's like 10, 20 tables at that club, so we're looking at what? 50 million, 100 million in a night?
No. Just calm down.
Okay.
Calm down. It's not always like that. But I get what you mean. If it's obviously like even.
I'm saying minimum spend now.
Okay, let's do minimum spend. Let's say 20 people.
Yes.
Abi? Let's say 20 people in a club. That's small, I know.
No, you have to use the tables.
The tables.
Okay, let's say 10
tables.
Okay, let's just say 12 tables.
12 tables, yes.
Okay, at 500K minimum spend. That's how much?
That's
6 million.
That's 6 million.
Did I
a
get
bad
it
night.
right?
6 million night.
That's not a bad night.
Yeah.
By the time you pay DJ, maybe you pay
DJ 200,
you pay your bottle girls, maybe like
thinking about it, can they actually cover up? Because DJ can be expensive.
Okay, so the thing is
bottle girls.
for clubs, they make it like a residency thing. Yeah, so as a DJ, you be like a resident DJ.
Salary.
Salary.
Okay, salary based. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
They pay the hype man per month. They pay the
PR
everything. They have elevator guys. They have dancers. They have drummers.
Yeah, like there's a lot of payment to be made. Looking at that 6 million.
Yeah.
It won't cover.
Someone will just say you use like 2 million pay all this stuff.
You can't use 2 million to pay everybody.
You go, right? You go.
I don't think so.
You go.
2 million
Some people they collect 20k, 10k.
2 million can.
Well, dancers, I'm not dancers. No, more they talk as it be.
No. There are dancers that collect the amount.
Now dancers collect 15k. Ushers, bottle girls. No, now per job. Yes, now.
No, yeah, definitely.
So at 6 million in a night.
And then they are still paying tax.
So let's not even do salary. Let's even do per night. 6 million in a night is more than 2 million. Is too much to pay everybody for just that night. For just that night.
Okay, so the PR, it depends on the agreement you have with the club. It can be based on also a retainer.
Okay.
Or you get a commission per night. Or the tables you bring, you get a commission of the tables you bring.
That's what I was about to ask. The commission based on the total number of people in the club or the people that came from you?
Okay. So it can be the people that came from you.
Since you're the PR for the entire club.
So it can... No, I'm the PR for the night. So, there's Monday to Sunday.
Yes.
So there can be somebody promoting a Monday, a Tuesday.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I'm promoting a Thursday.
Okay.
So for that Thursday night, I get a commission
based off of the people.
That's obviously after deduction and everything.
Yeah.
Then there are some PRs that have agreements with clubs that, okay, all I need to do is bring my tables, bring my spenders, and I'm getting a commission.
Based on those
my spenders. Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And we are missing out the fact that people spray money every other night.
That's another angle.
I always thought about that thing. These guys with the spray, that thing they annoy me.
Bro.
Because me, I'm comfortable. I'm not broke.
Yeah.
You understand? But this guy go change. How much did they change?
500.
500,
1K,
sometimes 1,000.
Yes, and
they go they spray money to who?
in the air.
Like to who
gets that money?
I will understand
The club they get that.
See 1,000 for my side. I
cannot
going to pick the money. I cannot going to pick the money.
No.
So who takes the money?
These people that bring the mint to
That's
the
a mission
club, they
question.
pay commission to the club.
Oh,
too.
definitely. If I'm going to allow you into my club to come and be the money changer for the night, I'm going to get a commission.
That's not being
Oh.
See, we're not even talking about the money. The money.
The people
on
that
the
are money on the floor. Trust me, let me tell you why the money on the floor does not go to you. Because when they are spraying and the money drops on the floor, you say if you not go on.
Bend.
No, now
That's
later.
big
Now,
boy.
no, now later. Some cleaners
And
come.
guess what? As you are trying not to bend, cleaners are ready.
Then-
Cleaners are taking yes now.
No, that one is normal now. The cleaners, that's their lucky day.
That's a lucky day, bro.
That's their lucky day. That's already
And
tips
they
for
shift
them.
money, go clean aside. Say,
Take.
jello.
I don't need them. Now you need them. You need them.
Really?
Because it is embarrassing from me, oh me.
Big boy like you.
Yeah.
That
Although I dey collect salary of let's say like 200k, but you see, oh me to the bend at the people 1,000 naira, no make sense.
I dey ask person one day, say, what if man wey dey toast you now, you open Twitter, see say non drop account for giveaway.
Bro, what's
No way.
But you get some people
That's
who say,
bye-bye.
boy, if you just like close like that or jazzy, if jazzy,
Yeah, see people like
jazzy won't give maybe like
Jazzy,
50-100k now. This is money thing.
Just
But
use like
do
1M
give away
now.
person say you to 2k.
20K, 10K.
So this thing you've said now, right? Now switching into the event space,
Okay.
right? I calculated the amount normally ticket per night.
we didn't even think about
One.
events.
That's what I'm
That's
telling
like
you.
another.
Yeah.
December,
Nightlife.
December
Yeah.
in Lagos.
From
December in
20
Lagos.
to like
Eco
31st
Hotel,
is
I
always
salute
good.
those
December
guys.
in
You see
Lagos.
Davido, Lagos, Ashake, David.
Let me tell you.
Wizkid,
let me tell you
Ashake,
three
everybody
companies
back
that
to
Don't
cash
worry, I
out.
know promoters that have bought best from events.
Where are the
Shout out.
happening venues for events now?
Wait,
apart from
now,
the
I'll
hotel?
tell you venues and
For
I'll tell
events.
you
Musa
companies.
Center now.
I'll tell you companies
Eco
that
Convention,
cash out.
Palmora.
That cash out.
God, I beg you.
In fact, the companies they've made their money for the whole year, the next year.
Just from one event.
From one event.
event.
Let me
The
tell you.
financial
Sports,
financial is
Oracle.
covered.
Live Sports, African Entertainment Company,
Oracle, bro.
Oracle. There's these people that do what's this polos this
One music.
no the upfront and personal.
Up front,
No.
okay.
Those people those are the people that do the Pepsi
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Pepsi event for the whole stretch.
Yeah.
Now when they do Pepsi, they outsource the
I think
equipment.
Redeem Unplugged also hold events.
Rhythm
Yes,
Unplugged
Rhythm
is
Unplugged.
owned by this guy Polo.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
So-
it's not by Polo.
Yes, now.
Wow.
So one company gets the idea, ships the equipment to say, okay, you know what? I want you guys to. So Live Sports handles the event space. Set up alone, I kid you not, is about 150 million. Set up alone.
Make I swallow something.
Set up. When I mean set up, like, oh, crane, this one,
Yeah,
you want to
get
bring
this
this,
one.
where is out 150 million.
Normally.
That's
So the
it's the
tickets are
lights,
also
DJ
expensive.
equipment, all of this, because that's where they always. So I'm
Socializing.
up every night doing. Now if
Are
you
these people
own,
making money though?
fuck it, this guy is making lots.
not the
So
Event centers
not the
now.
events planners.
the events.
The owner of the
Owners
show.
of
So
the
what
shows,
what I
okay.
feel that happen is that they don't make as much money as they put in.
The owner of the
Good.
shows.
I was
Yes.
They
going to
don't
get
make
them.
as
Because
much
the one we
money
went for
as
Board
they
X
put
with this is I had
But
tickets,
it
bro.
was free.
Yeah.
We're
So-
trying to make money.
No, they
Yeah,
don't
I
make
went for
as
that
much
budget
money
too.
as they put in. Why? It's their entire budget for the year for promotion.
Okay.
Do you understand? It's
So I had
like,
to just
oh,
put it in one event.
this is the
Yeah.
event. So like Pepsi, have they done any events? They-
That makes sense.
They are not looking at
They are
from the
not.
profit
So they are waiting for
angle.
December to come.
Pepsi
They
owns
They
just-
already
December.
have their calendar.
Pepsi owns December.
Yeah.
That's what they. Oh, that's what they do.
They just-
Pepsi owns December. Live sports too. They know that. Okay, let's not. That's why you're not hearing
all the
any of
concerts,
them.
everything. Now.
Concerts
From
with-
November, this thing go they roll out.
They've already started
Back,
like
every
now,
day.
speaking of
Life was
venues,
so creative.
the cheapest venue in Lagos
What?
is 10 million.
Which
for a
is-
night.
Eh?
For a show.
For a show, which is Muson Center.
Like
Really?
for concert size.
So with
event.
I beg, you can get
How
at
much
3
is
million.
Balmoral?
You can Balmoral is 7.5, 12 million,
Yeah, it's
depending
okay.
on the capacity. So what they do is if you're doing full
Isn't
capacity,
that
it's 10
Bonnet was
million.
at Balmoral now?
If you're doing full capacity, it's 10. You know, there are some event spaces where you can divide
Yeah.
and say, okay, I don't want the whole space.
Yeah.
I want to use this. So,
And they will
but,
give you that December price.
but
too,
you
so
don't
normally.
full. Like now,
Oh, December price
event,
is
like if you're not doing your
different.
event,
Your event. If you've not like what's
It's
it
full.
called?
Booked.
Booked event.
so
Now
let me now give you one shocker of the place that cashes out the most. Eco Energy City.
That's
The Eco Atlantic.
Eco Atlantic.
Equal Atlantic,
The
yeah.
Energy City cashes out a lot.
I didn't know
If
that
What
they were
event did
still
they do?
doing-
what was the last event they did there? Please.
They did that's where they did Naira Marley
Naira
and
Marley.
FIFA.
Oh,
So
for real.
that's where Pepsi pays for. Pepsi will pay for that,
That
space
was
for
where
the
they
whole
did
5
They
days.
do
Access
one
Bank's
time.
Born
in African Fest.
Okay,
So
born in Africa.
that's why I said that place on a regular, it looks like a barren land. But you see December,
when it's time,
blood.
the way they will erect the things
Blood
like this.
Different structure.
What I mean, oil money is what is spent on that.
Yeah.
I don't know. They don't make as much money when it comes for events, spaces, and all. So there's one event that was a total sellout for me, and that was one of my best remarkable events I have ever been to. And that event is J. Cole's event.
J. Cole. I went for J. Cole's
Okay.
event.
I stood for regular was 25K.
Yeah, I think I worked with Naira.
Regular. Castle Lights made sure that nobody could sneak in. Because South Africans brought they brought the whole from the gates, everything. It was Castle Lights. They brought everybody to set up. J. Cole, I was up with J. Cole from 10 p.m. till 4 a.m. I was standing 25K regular. People left their VVIP to come to stand in regular.
Yeah.
That's one remarkable event for me. Like it was a total. People were saying they were breaking the place to go in. There's no space. So you know these events that you be like, no way, I know person where they
Yeah,
get to
you
go.
just sneaking.
Castle Lights did not allow that. It was they cleared all the Nigerian people there. The Nigerian people were just to make sure that the event space was set up for them and all.
When it
I
was
was-
time
that's
for
about-
the event. It
As
was
about
the
4
officials,
p.m.
so-
It was the whole everybody on both the check and whatever was South Africans. Bouncers were South Africans. Everything South Africans. So nobody
No
say
man, no man.
you cannot go in. You cannot. And that was one. They made their money back now. Back Echo Hotel. Echo Hotel event space is one space that.
But Eco Hotel, those ones they are more back to back. than
Yeah,
any
but
other
no,
place.
definitely.
Yes,
Very
because
It's always booked.
so you know why Echo Hotel is always booked. It is ideally
It's the most known.
no, aside from
Yes.
known, it's ideal for event producers. So what I mean is ideal. Like Echo's
Has
stage.
everything you need.
Yes, so you don't need too much work to be. Not much work to be done. The cranes, there's what you can
Yeah,
just
it's
do to
set
set up the
up.
crane. You can
There's
your
a green
speaker.
room.
See,
Yeah.
Echo is
there's
just
the-
Echo is
has
just plug and
everything.
play.
already set up,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So most event people want
That
to
don't
plug
want to
and- they don't
stress
want to
themselves.
stress. So that's why it's always like, guy, please just do Echo Hotel. Because if you're not doing Echo Hotel, you pay for a lot of plugins.
Bro.
You're bringing in
Set up.
generator alone to power your
That's
equipment
true.
is
It's another expense.
It's another expense.
So-
Yeah,
on
no,
its own.
technical. That's another.
So I deal with technical. So that's why when I'm seeing budgets rolling out for all this,
Nightlife in
Hey,
Lagos.
Jesus.
Can we talk about how promoters will plan an event?
Nightlife in
and
Lagos.
get into a lot of stress, put a lot of money, but
People won't turn up.
And people will not turn up. People will turn up, but it's also the fact that they don't make as much, like you said.
Like they
Do you
expected
understand?
to.
And also the stress of trying to get like this person to sponsor, that person, all of that goes into the planning of an event from a promoter's perspective.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And sometimes in the end, there's no, profitable, income, and you know what I mean. So let's talk about the hookup girls.
Before we go into that, let's round up this segment by asking everyone, because we've been gisting for a while now. So let's just ask your top three. How long have you been going out? Like some weekends?
I've been trying my best.
So which places would you say that you've liked?
I was at Zoya. Zoya, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Zoya. That's it.
Zoya. I was at DNA.
Mm-hmm.
DNA is lit.
You're outside. You're outside.
So you can go outside.
DNA is lit, like compared to many other places I've been
For real?
to. Yes, DNA is lit. And then I was at there's this other one in VI. I can't remember the name right now, but it's in VI that Ademola Adetokunbo.
Bus bar.
Bus bar.
Yes, bus bar where they have an outdoor thing like upstairs, a rooftop thing. Yeah, I enjoyed bus bar. So the one I'm looking at is Quillox. Quillox is
So,
lit.
but you've not been to Quillox yet.
No, I'm not
So
been to
your top
Quillox.
three for now is
Yes.
first of all DNA, because since that one was more
DNA,
lit,
yes,
Zoya,
Zoya, and then
then
bus
Buzz
bar.
Bar. How about you?
So are we going to do clubs? I'm not much of a club person.
Okay.
I like to
Let's
do
just-
like
let's just do
lounge,
places. Nightlife,
lounge and nightlife. So my top place is Vertigo. I love
Vertigo.
Vertigo. Like it's very chill.
Wait, hold on. Is Vertigo a club or a lounge, or
It's
can
a
be
lounge.
both?
It's a lounge, but I mean,
It has
runs into
those club,
Club
Club
vibes.
one.
Yeah.
Okay,
kind
so
of
How about
vibe.
how about Hard Rock Cafe?
Hard Rock
Cafe.
Is a lounge,
It's lounge,
stroke
lounge,
restaurant.
yeah.
Those are the kind of things I do.
Things
Like,
you like,
that's your
yeah.
vibe.
the noise for club is.
It's
I don't
just
know how you
chill.
guys do it.
Are
No,
you
the club
serious?
is lit.
Guys, can you hear me, guy? The man, dog.
You don't get that.
You just realize.
There are times that you talk to your friend,
And
and
then-
next thing the music goes off, you now
You
start
know-
hearing yourself.
You know, there
Like
was,
you're so loud.
there was a time I came out of the club, right? Because I was sitting close to the speaker. My
And
chest
then
was
you
doing- my chest was still doing like this. Like I could still feel the music hitting my chest.
Adrenaline.
Like because I was sitting close to the speaker, so the doom doom doom. I could not hear
The
for
club
the
is lit. Like you don't get that kind of loudness.
He doesn't know
elsewhere.
about it.
You don't get
worry.
it.
No, I've been to clubs.
After
So
Vertigo,
my top club. I've been to what's this one? Velvet.
Velvet,
I
yeah.
love Velvet. You know why I love Velvet? It has that rich
Chill.
tech vibe.
Yeah.
You know,
There's
you
a
see all
crowd.
your tech.
There's a nice crowd.
I love it. All the bankers, all
The
the
working class
working class
yeah.
people. I
Mostly.
love Velvet.
Omo,
Like,
you
I
dey
love
make
it.
money, you make
Velvet is
Because
it's Velvet.
like
you will not be the
everywhere.
first person to talk this thing.
I
No, na
love-
tech bros for your club.
So
No wahala.
after Velvet, I love Zoya too. I've been to Zoya.
I
once.
like Zoya.
Zoya is
I
like
love
very
Zoya.
cool.
Zoya is very
I like
chill.
Zoya.
I'm not the crazy. I don't know how you guys do. Right?
I like the space. There's something I like about clothes. I like standing on the chair.
I don't like that.
I love
not
that.
classy.
I love that thing. I'm obsessed. Like I will stand on that chair.
Why?
I like
Like
when
everybody's looking at you.
I like when girls are standing down.
Down and
And I'm
then-
standing
Abba.
Let's not go there. So you have Vertigo. You have
Zoya.
you mentioned the club now. So
and
you have
Velvet.
Velvet, yeah.
Velvet. Okay, so which one?
What's
Rank
your
it. Rank it.
Please don't call me a show. The club I'm about to call that. Don't call me a show. The strip club. You know it.
Silver Fox.
Yes.
Silver Fox. Normally, Silver Fox supposed to be for up there.
So Silver Fox is your
It's
number
my number
one.
three. My
Number
number
three,
three.
wow.
No, be clear.
No,
You
for
didn't
me.
want to say that first.
No, for number three. For number three. I know why.
Let's keep that number
Don't
one.
worry.
You know why?
Keep it
You know
to
why?
ourselves.
Keep it to yourself.
So Lammy, you said yours on the
Yeah, I
last
said
episode.
W bar,
Yeah.
Velvet, DNA for me.
Okay.
DNA, I was gonna ask you, is it the red room or just the club itself?
No, the club itself. Like,
Okay.
Because there's a red room inside it.
There's a red room in DNA.
wow, I've not
Someone
been-
said
Try
it feels like hellfire.
It might
happens
be
in
that
the
it
red
was the
room?
red room she went that she did.
No, it's not. What happens in the red
Yes,
room?
it's just
What happens
the
in the red room
is
stays in
It's
the
just
red
more
room.
especially
energetic,
for
I guess.
yeah, especially for the people that are the big spenders.
Oh.
Do you
That's like a
understand?
VVIP
Yeah,
setup.
VVIP.
But there's this. So me, just because of the kind of setup I've been in, I do all of this classy private dining, VIP, so I am not used to RAS people.
What are you trying to say?
No.
Mainland,
Don't worry.
Okay.
You go and check his Instagram profile later. You see
Mainland has a lot of RAS kind of mannerisms.
Vibe, yeah.
I'm like, God, why am I here?
True.
Like, oh
Yeah,
God.
Like you just see people doing things like standing on the table.
Aside from standing, if you want to stand on the table in a very cool way. Not
Yourself.
Oh my days.
No, stand on the chair is different. Like sitting on the chair, sit on the edge of the chair. There's a vibe to it. Don't worry.
Yourself.
There's a vibe to it. If you don't know, you don't know about
Even
it.
the island babe self.
That was very
Package
classy.
party.
Yes, the dressing.
So if you enter the club, you'll be happy to enter the club. Like, I'm happy to be here. Let's spend the
the
money.
sight is always pleasant.
Yeah. So
How
for
about
me,
you?
of
Mainland,
course, island. Because of the crowd.
Yeah.
Understand? I don't want to go. I feel safer on the island.
Yeah.
I feel safer.
Yeah.
I feel like mainland is not a bad place, please. So I
No, it's not
I
bad.
like because on mainland, but I'm just
It's
saying
not
like
bad.
I feel like maybe, if I'm going to the club, someone can just not maybe going to the club, but if I'm on my table, I don't know, I'm sitting down next to somebody that is just a random person. Do you understand? And then sometimes, the way they just they will just dress like this. I'm like,
what's this?
let's dress up if
What
you are
am I
going
doing
now.
here?
But trust me, the vibe on the mainland is crazy because nobody's forming. Trust me.
Yes, like
Nobody's forming. Everybody's just there to be happy.
Yeah.
You see people drinking their, Heineken.
If they know if you drink this Azu, they go drink beer.
There are clubs on the island
trophy.
that also
And
like
they serve
they're premium.
anything.
And trust me, it's almost the same prices with the club on the mainland.
on the
Almost.
mainland,
So like the
Almost the same.
vibe is
Yeah.
too
I
very
know
different.
I've chilled at Rhapsody. I was at Rhapsody
Okay.
one
Cool.
time,
Yeah, Rhapsody
and I really loved. I
Rhapsody's nice.
love
Is
the vibe.
Rhapsody? I don't know.
Yeah,
To
it's
me,
like
It's a lounge club kind of setting.
It's
Yeah,
just chill there.
I love the vibe.
Cubana.
It's
Do
just like
you
fresh
think
air.
there's a difference between Cubana on the mainland and island?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is.
Yes.
Cubana on the island.
It's
The
Cubana
crowd.
on the island.
Still the crowd. Really? Cubana on mainland is better.
No. I like
Cubana on the mainland.
Both of them, no.
No. Cubana on the mainland. I think.
What's Cubana's vibe? What's
I prefer
Cubana?
Cubana on the mainland. No, Cubana is a different vibe.
It's a different
But
Please,
vibe.
let's expose the vibe. We're not sending
No,
anybody here.
I think we should
Please.
go. Let's go. We'll go and experience it.
So I'll go and experience.
Yeah,
I've not really
It's a
experienced.
vibe.
I've not- I don't
No,
think
it's
I
a
have
vibe
that
now.
too.
I've
And
not
that's
really
it's the
experienced
upstairs
it.
that has like Rhapsody, so it's the same building.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that's for
yeah,
the one
yeah.
on the mainland.
The one on the mainland, yeah.
Mainland, yeah.
For me, I would say I was traumatized by the experience I had on the mainland.
Let's hear it.
I will mention the name. It was one club in Akojo.
Oh
The
my
Dems.
God. The what?
The Dems.
The Dems.
I've heard of the Dems Park before.
Oh.
Those guys, they have this stage. There's a club inside, but that outdoor this thing. If you see the guys that come and dance there, hustlers. Those kind of guys that will wear white, grown-ass men that wear white pants and be dancing. But those Michael Jackson guys. Things like you should know this thing, like this
Your eyes are
you see in
so-
carnival. This you
Yeah,
see in
yeah,
carnival. Like the ones that
Don't
come.
jump.
And when they finish, they'll come down and be begging people for money.
Shit.
This you
No,
see in
different
Okoko,
characters.
this you see in
Yeah.
Ajangbadi, all those areas.
There's this club in Yaba. I forgot the name of the club. I heard it was very nice.
A
Like
club,
a club. There's this club in Yaba that people always go to.
Roadrunner.
Roadrunners.
You're very
Yeah.
familiar. Okay.
Yeah.
That's your thing.
I didn't have
How
that.
are they? What's the vibe?
But-
Roadrunners.
I mean,
I heard it was.
Yeah, but I don't know if there's still Roadrunners. I think it's something else now. But when Roadrunners was
Was it
Roadrunners, it was a vibe.
There's X Factor in Body Thomas. I love X Factor.
Yeah.
Guys, we need to wrap up. So you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna come back. The next episode we're gonna be talking about hookup girls. Or let's say night
Jeff has been waiting for
ladies
that
of the
part.
night or night girls. But we're gonna talk about hookup girls, and the reason we're gonna do that because these guys make a lot of money. I have personal experiences to share with you, so we'll come back to it.
Bye, guys.